Hello there. So here I am just showing you all my bits and pieces of papers, and I collect lots and lots of wrapping paper, as you can see, just a few rolls. Actually, I've got loads of this stuff, to be honest. I do collect it from parties, but I also buy it. If I see some that I really like, I just buy it, and then I've got it for ages. So as you can see, there's even more paper over there, and I've got so much stuff in my studio because, well, not just for me, I have people come and paint in my studio, so I need lots of different resources for them too. However, this really is a little bit of an addiction, probably, my paper stuff. But I like to have lots and lots and lots and lots so that I have choice. And when it comes to creating one of my mixed medias, I really do like to have loads and loads of choice. So these are my boxes of tissues. As you can see, I have one or two. Yes, quite a lot of paper and tissues in there. And then I've got other boxes of tissues too, which I'm probably going to show you. Yes, I am. So in here I've got lovely paper from old music books and bits and pieces from catalogues, more tissue, and also bits and pieces from greetings cards or old books, more tissue. Anything really that grabs your interest. If it's possible, just stash it away because it may come in handy. Because I like to have lots and lots of different colours and textures and images available when I'm creating. So just moving my boxes around here, and under here I've got a book full of lovely paper. You can buy these books, these craft paper books, from various places. This one has got 180 sheets in the book, and it's just full, again, of lovely patterns and colours. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Love, love, love. Can't get enough of this stuff. And it all comes in very handy. In this bag, this is full of my prints of my art. And what I do is, it's quite deep, there's a lot in there. Whenever I paint something, I usually send it off to the printers and have lots of different sizes of prints made of it. And I might just zoom into certain areas and have those printed, or have the whole thing printed, and then just tear it all up to use to make more art. So these boxes up here, again, just full to the brim of little bits and pieces from greetings cards, books, wrapping paper, just anything really. I just have quite a lot of paper resources, and I love them all. So from all of these resources, I spend time, and it can be quite a bit of time, but it's very enjoyable and relaxing, tearing out little bits and pieces that just speak to me in that moment, bring them all over to where I work, and I'll show you now what I do next. These are the bits that I've gathered together, and somehow, as I've been gathering and cutting and tearing pulp off the back of my prints, I have been, I don't know what it is, a kind of inner chatter, an inner conversation with me about the different bits and pieces that I've gathered together. And it seems to have a bit of a theme around wings, lots of wings. Like that, these two birds there, they're from wrapping paper. And wrapping paper. So Angel Wings, I've only got a few of those left. So I began with that beetle with the green background. That was my very first piece that I pulled out. So then I just started gathering up all these other pieces, and somehow I've got a mix of warms and colds together, and some blacks and whites. So take your time, gather up everything that just appeals to you or speaks to you in that moment, and meet you when you're ready. This one is all about the importance of self-care, and this one is honouring my inner child, and this one is all about my work and how I work, and this one is all about my beginnings in the world. I've got all my bits and pieces around me, and my piece of hardboard, which I think is about 11 inches square approximately, and Pebeo gel medium, which I'm using as a kind of glue, and a brush to attach papers with the glue, with the gel medium. Right, so I'm just going to put a dollop of the gel medium into the middle. If you get called away, do your very, very best not to forget that's there, because it will dry like a brick and you probably won't be able to use it now. So I feel excited and a bit overwhelmed because I've got all these amazing bits of papers and wrapping papers and goodness knows what around me. So I feel very excited and feel like, oh, I just want to get started, and what if I can't do this? So my brain's busy, my brain and my inner critic are active. It's like, oh goodness, she's going to make a mess of things. So I just want to take some nice deep breaths and calm myself down, because that's not going to help me if I get involved with all that inner critic stuff. And I just want to let my fingers and my body, my intuition, be in charge rather than my brain, and see what happens. So I'm going to say goodbye, gather up all these little bits and pieces and put them in my boxes and things for another time, and hopefully you'll enjoy creating more collages, and every single one will be so different and it'll bring lots of meaning to you, and that can bring about lots of, well, release and resolve and a sort of moving forward. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye.